Welcome to Geeks Corner. I'm Mr. Daps.
I'm Katie.
And we are excited that you're here tonight as we geek out about a trailer about a book.
With you.
With you. What should people do, Katie?
You should go to geekscorner.live, and from there you can go in the chat. And you can say wonderful things. Maybe it'll show up on screen.
Wonderful things.
Maybe it won't. You have to say wonderful things. If you don't say wonderful things, it'll make us very sad. And I don't think you want the geeks to be sad, do you?
I would hope not.
I would sure hope not. Anyway, so say
wonderful things.
Say really wonderful things.
Okay.
That would make us very happy if we could see your wonderful things.
That's right. And if you're going to go on any trips anytime in the future, especially if they're to Disney, we encourage you to book through Mouseways Travel. They are a travel partner, and you'll be getting a free service while also supporting Daps Magic and letting them deal with all of the details so you can focus on the magic. You can do that by going to mouseways.com/dapsmagic, and they will take very good care of you. And they might have some news being sent to us in the next day or two. We're working on a story with them. So there is your tease to keep your eyes open on dapsmagic.com.
I don't even know. I'm excited.
That is true. But we've got a lot to cover tonight. But before we get into any of that, there's something very important that we need to talk about.
What's very important?
Always having a surplus on hand.
Always have a surplus on hand.
You may have noticed that we have matching kind of cups tonight.
God. Cheers.
Cheers. Dangers of the coffee cup. But this is from Galactic Surplus Company. And Katie, you've got a shirt on even.
I do. It does say Starbucks coffee in Airbrush. It also says Starbucks like this.
I thought he changed it to Akbar or something like that.
I do believe this says Starbucks because that's ST. Anyway, I could be wrong. I vaguely read Airbrush. only vaguely. Only on days that end with.
So anyway, talk about
coffee.
This. What is this?
This is a great shop by a wonderful guy and his droid. It's really cool. I also have this jacket that I'm really excited to wear, and I really am excited to shoot. It says Rebel Scum Social Club. I have it in a zip-up hoodie version. It's really fun. And there is the coffee stuff. There are pins. There are stickers. You've probably seen my Yo sticker that I keep on my Hydro Flask. Galaxy's Best Emperor. It's the Lego holiday special reference. And those the tumblers are sold out.
They're already sold out, but look at this. How cool are these?
That makes me proud.
Yes.
That's really exciting. I gotta say, these are super high quality tumblers. I was drinking out of it all day, and my biggest thing with tumblers is if they sweat, and they leave like sweat stains everywhere, and these do not do that, and that's really cool. Also, like, this is one of those things where if you are supporting it, you know you're supporting a very good man and a good droid. So it's something that actually means a lot to me, and I'm super stoked that I like supporting my friends. So it's something that I like to do.
Who is this friend?
It's our friend Drew.
There you go.
I didn't know if I wanted to ruin the magic.
No, it's our buddy Drew, and he makes really cool stuff.
Buddy Drew, he's honestly one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. He's a good Canadian man who lives in California.
And looks and sounds a lot like Hagrid.
Yeah, no accent. Well, he does have a Canadian accent.
He kind of does. Yeah.
But he's a really great guy, and
so follow Galactic Surplus Company on Instagram. Check out their site, and you can get a really cool mug and other stuff just like us.
Get a jacket, get a shirt, get something.
And I think I just read on the website it says Akbucks.
Akbucks, got it.
Because it's Akbar in the middle, which is really funny.
At the very least, just give him a follow. He's a cool dude, and he's doing a lot of really cool things, and he's got a lot of cool things in the works.
Yes.
So
you don't want to miss any of it. So another thing we don't want to miss, that we never miss any year, is Hocus Pocus. But Hocus Pocus has a sequel called Hocus Pocus 2.
Whoa, how'd they come up with that?
I wonder if that's going to be the final name or not.
Probably not. Well, it's probably going to be Hocus Pocus 2 tagline.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
The Sanderson sisters return.
Yeah, something. Or
anyway,
the book is reopened.
Production, yeah, well, that could be the log line.
Yeah, that's true.
So production has begun on Hocus Pocus 2. We got a little bit more of a look at the cast that's coming to return and join this cast for the second movie. Were there any names that jumped out at you, Katie? Because I know there was one, so I'm just going to ask you.
Hannah Waddingham. I'm so excited. As some of you may know, and I literally just posted this on Instagram, I love Ted Lasso. Ted Lasso has become a huge comfort show for me. And she is Rebecca in Ted Lasso. And yeah, I'm super excited to see her name in there. She's an incredibly talented actress. And she deserves lots and lots of love. So I was super stoked. I'm also just excited to see the original cast returning, because sometimes with projects like these, that can be a hard ask.
I'm particularly excited to see Doug Jones returning. He played Billy, the zombie, and he's done a lot of other things. Like, he's kind of a resident monster man, but he also, I believe, most recently was in Star Trek Discovery.
Of course.
As Commander and then Captain Suru, which is very cool. You can correct me if I'm wrong, anybody who knows these things, but he is a very unique, and like, he's just so tall and skinny, like it kind of puts him in this weird category of actor, but he's also just really good. Like, I've been impressed with all that. Like, he's in Hocus Pocus, it's not a real dramatic role, but Star Trek Discovery is, and so it's been fun to see his career progress and then see him return to his roots from, was it 28 years ago?
Wow, really?
I think that's what I heard.
29
years ago. That's a long time. So yeah,
So
that's kind of ridiculous and cool, but we will be following along with this. I do find it interesting that this is basically the same movie as what we saw on Halloween night, which is the Sanderson sisters get out and they have to get them back away before dawn.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what
but
else it would
it's
be.
3 high school girls this time.
Oh, there's gonna be a love interest somewhere.
Probably.
I know it.
Probably.
I feel it. But yeah, so I'm interested to see. I don't think it's going to become a Halloween must watch like the original is.
Unless they find another song that they can have Bette Midler sing and make it iconic.
You've got
honestly,
there.
Like, that's what makes that movie.
Yeah, I agree.
If it didn't have that song, I don't know that it would be.
I wish that version of that song was on Spotify.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It's such a good version.
There is a cover of it somebody did.
Yeah, but
pretty similar.
I want the Bette Midler version.
Yeah, that would be cool.
But yeah, no, I just feel like I want to see how they're going to turn it around in a way that's going to make it different.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how are we not just going to rehash the same movie?
Yep. And I think they'll do it, and I think it'll be funny. It would be really funny if they use the same house somehow. I don't know how that works or whatever. But yeah, you've got a year to watch it on Disney Plus ish, the original, before the next one comes out in the fall of 2022, which we now know, because they were just saying 2022 before, and now they've narrowed it down to fall. So we will see when that actually ends up happening. Should we move right along?
Moving right along.
All right. We also, this last week, there is a DAPS watch of Hocus Pocus.
Put it on while you watch the movie. It'll be like we're there.
But not.
But just don't get mad at us in the YouTube comments that we're not playing it. That'd be great.
That's your responsibility. All right. There was a trailer released this last week, since last week's Geeks Corner, of Lightyear. And that is the origin story for Buzz Lightyear. And we have watched it. What?
You and I had very different opinions on this, I think, unless your opinions have changed in the last 24 hours.
We will see. What did you think of it?
So my first thing I said after I watched the trailer was, wow, I liked that a lot more than I thought I was going to, because I had my expectations set really, really, really low.
Okay.
And I didn't watch the trailer until yesterday. And I was like, I liked that a lot more than I thought I was going to.
Okay. And I saw it. I went, okay. And I don't know that I'm excited about it. I'm not excited about it.
Yeah.
Like, I think there's things in it that look really fun. There looks like some references to Star Wars and maybe some other areas of the Pixar world that popped out. I am curious if we're going to see the Toy Story truck.
We're gonna have to.
The Pizza Planet truck, like that would be super cool. But it was interesting to watch it just because it was our first look at what the feel and the style of the movie is going to be, which kind of didn't surprise me completely. No. It had a little bit of a, I don't know, almost like a little bit of Wall-E, a little bit of John Carter. Like it just kind of had that darker, grungier look to it. I felt like that was interesting. And it was, I think as we see more about this, we're going to have more formed opinions.
So to clarify, because I think this is so silly, in Toy Story,
yes,
Buzz Lightyear
is a toy.
You are a toy.
Yes.
But he is a toy based off of a real astronaut.
What we don't know, though, is this the real astronaut or is this a movie
that the toy
about an astronaut?
I think that it is the real astronaut that the toy is based off of.
The only reason I have pause with this is the technology is really advanced.
Yeah.
Well, if that takes place before Buzz was made, that doesn't make sense in my head, that there'd be really advanced technology and then, you know, however many years, 10, 5 years, even 2 years, you're back in time to the technology of Toy Story.
But you know what's funnier? What's funnier is the idea that even if it's a movie, whatever, the fact that like Chris Evans was Buzz Lightyear and then they just recast him for the toy. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. They said, we're not paying him to do the toys too. That's funny. You have to admit that's funny.
It's intriguing.
He's not laughing, guys. That's funny, right?
You know, we'll see.
Okay. That's funny.
I do like some of the Star Wars references that appear to be in there. I like some of the stylistic choices. It will just be interesting to see. I hope it's not one of those movies that we get there and you're looking at your watch.
It might be.
Like, because I was looking at my watch just during the trailer.
Oh!
And I was just like, all right, let's move. Like, I don't know. Okay. Anyway.
Okay.
So what do you think? 2 thumbs up for this movie?
I don't know. I'm going to give it like a thumb and a half.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll give it a thumb and a half.
That's also, choosing my words carefully, me not having any runaway hits in the last couple years for Pixar.
I think that's unfair. Soul was beautiful.
Soul was beautiful, but for me, it's not a top 5. It's not one that I know
Onward didn't connect super.
Onward did not connect super well with me.
Then there was Soul.
Luca.
I loved Luca.
I liked Luca, but it wasn't a runaway like amazing for me.
Okay.
There was the fiasco with Luca that I need to rewatch it and give it a fair chance.
I think that's fair.
To be fair, Soul did come out at a rough point for me where I had lost a family member. So I will say that like literally the same day I lost a family member, Soul came out. So
yeah, I think we're gonna see this be a upper half Pixar film.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if it'll be my favorite, but I think it's got a lot of possibility and potential.
My favorite Pixar movie came out in 2010. My second favorite movie came out a couple years ago, which was probably my last absolute favorite Pixar, like amazing, blew me away Pixar movie, and that was Coco.
There you go. That's a good one too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we are going to move right along. Let us know what you think about Lightyear and its trailers in the comments below. But we have a new segment for you.
We're going to play games.
This is a fun game. You can play along at home. Katie will play along here.
Because I don't know what the game is.
Here is our new segment. That is right. It is Not So Magical Markups, where we see what the markups are. In fact, we guess.
Oh, no.
What is the markup
is this like
between
resellers?
Disney's price versus eBay?
Is this the resellers?
I don't know.
Oh no, I'm scared.
I was inspired by Price is Right, but I don't know. It could be. All right, so our first game item is the Walt Disney World 50th anniversary Spirit jersey for adults. It is $74.99 on Shop Disney. And what I did is I went through and found things on Shop Disney, and then I went to eBay, and whatever I found first is what I went with. So how much do you think the Walt Disney World 50th anniversary Spirit jersey for adults, not for new emos, not for kids, because they have those too. How much was it an upsell? Was it cheaper?
130.
130
I'm gonna say
is
130.
your guess. That is a very good guess. And the correct and the retail price for was 105.
Oh wow. Okay. See, my original gut instinct was to say 150. And then I was like, no, twice as much is too much.
Well, and to be honest, those prices could have been there. I went with what was on top
first. Yeah.
because I was seeing prices that really ranged quite a bit, and some of them really were outrageous. And so I was like, well, if I just pick the most expensive one, that's almost cheating for my end of the game as the game creator. And so it had to be the top one. We had guesses for 100, 170, 130. I think Bailey actually would be by Price is Right rules our big winner for this one. Hey, I like how this is working. All right, so our next contender is a Mickey Mouse woven shirt for adults from the Walt Disney World 50th anniversary, and it is at $59.99.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Okay,
that's why
we should have thought this part through a little bit better, but that's okay. So $59.99 for this woven button-up shirt that seemed to be everywhere when we were in Florida. How much do you think this would go for on the eBay?
I'm gonna say $80.
$80. That is your guess. Okay.
80 smackaroonies. What?
109.
Get out.
99.
Get out. Yep. I almost even said 70, and then I was like, you know what? Let's take this bad boy to 80.
I will admit this one surprised me. It was also the only one I think I found.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. If it's the only one you found, of course they're gonna gouge it a little bit.
Yeah.
That's supply and demand, baby.
But it could be too that I noticed also that the titles can be tricky.
100%.
Because some of these, in fact, this one I couldn't find it at all, and then I changed the title a little bit, and I was like, "Oh, there's one."
It's very silly.
Yes.
Very silly, Billy.
Yeah, it was fun. We got 195 and Bailey with 100 again. So Bailey is just killing it right now. All right, let's do something a little simpler, huh?
Okay.
Mickey Mouse, plush Mickey Mouse.
Okay.
Walt Disney World 50th anniversary. He's 14 inches tall.
Okay.
And he is retailing for $29.99 on shopdisney.com.
I'm going to say he's like 35 plus shipping and handling.
35. So you think he's $5 more?
Yeah, I think that they're
same price basically.
Basically, but I think that they're making a little money. But if it's plus shipping and handling, then they're making at least $5 off of these.
Okay, so you think that. Okay, we got 50, 75, 99, 60 in the chats. This is fun. I like that everybody's getting into this.
This is a fun game.
I actually had an idea for once. All right, that's great. All
Good
right,
job,
so the
Mr.
actual
Japs.
eBay price. Oh, there we go. That sounds like Bob Barker, right?
There it was.
And the actual eBay price is $49.90.
Huh. Okay.
$20 more, huh? No, $10 more. Was it 29 or 39?
It was 29.
29. So $20 more.
Huh.
Yeah, but that looks like the same Mickey to me.
It looks like the same Mickey to me.
Yeah, I did find some of the descriptions for these to be very amusing because some of them really want to upsell how like amazing some of these things are. All right, so this next one is one that I feel like we actually would have purchased if we'd have seen these. But this is the D23 exclusive Walt Disney World 50th anniversary set that is the Vacation Kingdom of the World limited edition. And it has Dreamfinder. And it has
Hello,
Rizzo.
welcome to my park.
So this retails for $49.99 on shopdisney.com. And Katie's hopping on right now to go buy one.
Dude, honestly, low key. This is making me nervous.
Okay.
I'm going to say 100.
You're going to say 100?
I'm going to say double because
Okay.
Dreamfinder is a really big deal. Tiki is a really big deal, and Muppets are a really big deal.
I do find it interesting how they picked the different icons from the parks.
Yeah.
And
I just like Hollywood Studios. I don't know. Throw Rizzo as Mickey Mouse.
yeah.
They're tourists.
Basically.
What do they know? I do a really bad Rizzo.
Well, Rizzo's not around, so nobody can tell you otherwise.
Hey, I'm Rizzo now. Hey.
All right, I see 125, 150, 95, 105, and 100. And the actual eBay price is $69.99.
The first time I go over. Well, no, not the first time, but what the heck?
Did anybody go under? I don't think anybody was.
No,
everybody went over.
Yeah.
So there'd be the big, like, we don't have sound effects yet, but I am working on a board that'll have buttons that I can push that will give us sound effects, because that would be, I think, really fun.
Yeah. Oh, it is very potential that someone broke up the pin set and is selling the pins individually. Bailey, you're right.
It didn't look like that in the description, though.
No. Bailey is saying that potentially the pins are floating around somewhere else on eBay.
Oh,
individually.
Okay, got it. Yeah, that is very possible. All right, we have one more. This is the
maybe I'll win this one.
This is the big kahuna.
I could never be on a game show, guys.
This one is a lot of fun because it doesn't even exist yet. It's the Walt Disney World 50th anniversary box limited release. So
people are pre-ordering it and already selling it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So it retails for $500 even on Shop Disney. Yeah, that's expensive. And we're gonna give you a minute to think about this. You get, earbuds. You have water right there.
I know I have water. I just need my inhaler.
Okay. You do have earbuds. You have the memorabilia from 1971. I think there's a pin in there. There's maybe a snow globe, an ornament, maybe. I can't tell what all those things are. A lanyard, coaster, a map, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. Anyway, it's this wonderful anniversary box of 50 years of Walt Disney World. Do you want to make a guess, and then I'll look at what other people's guesses were?
Yeah. Part of me wants to say 800. Part of me wants to say 1,000. You know what? I'm just gonna say 1,000. I'm just gonna say it.
All right. She said 1,000. You were gonna say 100.
800.
Oh, 800. I was
why
like,
why
would you do 100? All right. So we've got guesses of $9.50, $7.25, $6.50, $1, Bob, $6.25, $5.25, 800, and at least 1,000. All right. Very good guesses. And the actual eBay price is
scared.
$999.99. You went over by a penny.
No. This is unacceptable. What?
$1,000 basically.
I cannot
for
go on a game
something
show
that doesn't even exist. Actually, that's why you should go on the game show. That's very funny.
I'm upset. Okay. So it seems like 800 was a winning guess.
Yeah, 800 was the winning guess, and we hope you've enjoyed our first time ever playing.
That's good.
Our first time ever playing the not so magical markup game.
That was great.
What'd you think?
Honestly, I thought that was really, really fun. I hope you guys were having fun too, because it seemed like we were all having like a good
bonding moment.
Good bonding moment together.
I will have to ask, if you have to let us know in the comments if this is a game segment you would like to see return. I thought it was fun, but
I'd love to see with some guests.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I feel like
Can we have buzzers?
The next time we have a guest. No, because I guess we could. No, because it'd be like what's the one where they go up to the.
Well, Price is Right. It's like they go down, but
yeah. So it'd be that round
on a buzzer.
Oh, okay. We will talk about that. That will be.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. All right.
I also want like a little name card that I could draw my name on.
Okay.
Because I know how to spell my name.
That could be fun too. All right. We could even have prizes. Like for whoever wins, they get like Jell-O.
Did you just Jell-O?
Yeah, like a box of Jell-O.
Can we put that box of Jell-O in my glass that did not get sold by an eBay reseller.
Talk about your glasses.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about my glasses that I got for my birthday. It was 2 weeks ago. So I got these glasses. It was very fun. This is Mickey at Epcot, and there's also like illuminations, and it's very, very magical.
What year is it from?
It is from the 25th anniversary. So that is from 1996.
Very cool.
And there's a 25 and a Cinderella pumpkin.
I like how it's engraved in the bottom, and then it's also this one that you're about to pull up is also engraved or
so this
embossed.
is from the year 2000.
Can you sing that, please?
No.
Remember the old Conan thing
do.
in the year 2000?
I love that it has the old Epcot logo. I
think Johnny and I did a parody of that once.
Yes, you did.
That's right. All right, keep going.
We've also done it on without Johnny, but that's fine. It's fine. I don't exist. There's a spaceship Earth, and like there's Mickey ears, and then like Epcot logos, Mickey ears, and then
really like the Mickey ears.
The 2000. The only bummer is that they didn't fit the wand on here for the 2000 with like the dink, which it's still wonderful. Again, this was a McDonald's thing.
Yeah,
2000. It's got a little McDonald's logo on the bottom. I feel like I'm like pitching on QVC right now. Anyway,
lots of merch tonight.
The first thing I opened for my birthday present was it's a birthday cake castle glass, and on it has some other there's like Donald Duck with Mickey balloons, and there's Mickey balloons all over, but it's birthday cake castle, and again it has the 25. As you guys know and have known and will forever know, I was born in 1996 in October. So I was born under the birthday cake castle moon. So it's super special to me. So I'm super stoked. So yeah. So thank you. I've been really excited. We had them on the set last week, but we didn't get to talk about them. I just want to talk about them today.
If it's not on the outline, it doesn't exist.
I know. But they're exciting.
That
and
is
I get
true.
to take them home. So
there you go. All right. Finally, we are going to talk a little bit more, which means you might get Geeks Corner Plus tonight. Yeah. Oh, I thought you were going to add something to that. Like I was like, oh, okay, I'm listening. Should we do a plug since we're just talking about all sorts of stuff? Is we have new Geeks Corner merchandise also. And if you go to geekscorner.live and you were to click on the shop button, you can actually see our merchandise and get it if you would like it. I believe it looks like this.
We believe it looks like that.
We do.
We don't
there
know,
you go. It's the Geeks Corner logo, and we had to do it through TeePublic for some reason, but you can get it t-shirts. You can get stickers. You can get mugs, which we might have to get some for the show because that would be pretty cool. But check them out. You can just go to geekscorner.live and find them there. But our final topic for tonight, as we go into, I was trying to get us right into Geeks Corner Plus, but that didn't quite work, is there is a new trailer for the Book of Boba Fett. And it's awesome.
Also, while we talk about the Book of Boba Fett, something I meant to take a picture of today, my bad. The ESPN Zone building actually has new Book of Boba Fett decals.
Oh, that's cool.
It's really cool.
Yeah, that'd be really cool to see.
The doors, and the windows next to the doors, it's one big Book of Boba Fett decal.
That is very cool.
It's super rad. It's really, really cool. The entire Book of Boba Fett trailer, I kept going, whoa!
Yeah, it would have been cool to do a reaction video for that, because actually this studio is set up really well for reaction videos, and we never do them.
Yeah,
but we could have sat here and watched them right there, and it would have been great.
I was like geeking out the whole time.
And I think it's interesting because the first thing that we learned from the trailer is that Boba Fett is no longer a bounty hunter. And so they're really throwing I'm hoping we get more of his backstory, but part of me thinks we're not going to. It's going to just always be this nebulous, secret bounty hunter guy from the original trilogy.
He's also looking a little bit better, healthier. He's not as pale. His scars aren't as present.
Eyebrows now.
He has eyebrows. No, but he looks a whole lot better than he did when we saw him in The Mandalorian.
Yeah. But I did notice there were robots around him in one scene, and one of them looked like it could have been a medical droid. So I'm wondering if he's having some work done.
Possibly. It is Star Wars.
So yes, I'm looking forward to this because this to me looks kind of like what we were promised originally with Rogue One, where it was going to be grittier. It was going to be some really cool battle sequences. And just from the, what was it, a minute and a half, 2 minutes, whatever it is, there's definitely going to be some fight scenes. There's definitely going to be some, I'm going to say almost like mafia like politics.
It seems like it, yeah.
Yeah, like, and it's interesting because I don't know if we should take him at his word, or if this is like his way of like, hey, come together, I'm gonna knock your heads together.
The last scene that we see in the trailer feels very like Godfather-esque, of like, Jabba would have never tolerated such disrespect. But go, speak freely. I was like, it felt very like.
And isn't there a line of something like, you, well, if Jabba were here, you wouldn't be alive at this point?
Yeah, something like that.
And yeah, so it's interesting because
yeah,
it looks like they're trying to set him up as creating this collaboration syndicate thing of not so good people, but at the same time, there's
say it's a bunch of scum and villainy.
Yes, but on the flip side, it also looks like they're setting Boba up to be still the thug that he has been, and to be a bit threatening. So it'll be very interesting to see how both of those things come out. And
as long as it's got the same tone as Mando, I'm sold.
I think it's going to go to the next level.
Yeah, I love Mando. Mando is a very special piece of Star Wars to me. And it makes me very happy. So
I think Mando stays in that spaghetti Western
I love
realm.
Yeah.
I don't think this is going to be that.
I think it's going to be darker,
I expect
grittier.
this to be kind of the war movie.
Yeah.
Like, I almost want to say 70s or 80s war movie. Just where it's a grittier, it's yeah, it'll be darker in some ways, but I think actually the tone of it won't be completely dark. Like, it won't be, because it's on Tatooine. You can't be dark with everything. It's
the sun is super bright.
It's a giant beach.
They've got 2 suns.
But I think that's part of the story device that they're already showing, is there's definitely a light and darkness that they're playing with a little bit. But I'm really curious. Like, I just feel like it's going to be kind of like one of those old war movies, and just definitely from a galaxy far, far away.
I'm just excited.
And
Ming-Na Wen looks so cool, dude.
Right. What was your favorite part of the trailer?
I think it's the end, where it's that like Boba talking to the guys. Like, it sets such a cool tone, and Ming-Na Wen looks really, really cool. And
she's like his hammer.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's, you saw a lot of that in the trailer, and I kept going, oh my gosh. Oh, and you kept asking me like, oh, did you see something? I was like, no, it's just cool. So I'm just so stoked on it. Like, but that was probably my favorite part.
And it's interesting, some of the new technology we saw too, like those shields, and but they're not new because they're also kind of a harken back to the prequels.
Yeah.
We just haven't seen them recently. Now that I say that,
it's like
and
midichlorians.
You think they're going to bring that back?
They did.
I'm talking about Boba Fett.
Boba Fett's going to bring back midichlorians?
Are they going to talk about it in this movie?
No,
show?
But Mando season 2 already talked about midichlorians.
Yeah, but they did it better than they did in the prequels.
Exactly. So I'm saying
it didn't become a thing.
Thank you, Dave Filoni, for doing the prequels, but better.
Even if you're not wearing your cowboy hat anymore. He's wearing a baseball hat in the most recent. You didn't watch the making of Mando, the last episodes. Oh, it's super good. You need to watch that if you haven't yet. That was really good.
He abandoned the yeehaw lifestyle?
I don't know.
But Dave Filoni, he's my yeehaw man.
I don't know. But I do think he needs to put his cowboy hat back on. Like, I think that's amazing when he wears it.
Say yeehaw, Dave Filoni. Say yeehaw.
All right, Katie, we're running out of time. What should we do?
Thank you for tuning into Geeks Corner Plus. Your credit card will be charged automatically. How much do you think it will be? Please chime in the comments. You can resell it on eBay. That is an important. Your Geeks Corner Plus subscription can.
You know, it was crazy though. One of the things I found on eBay, actually, there was a couple of them. I found the free map that they were giving out on opening or on the first, which was expensive. And then the other thing I found was the cards, the room cards that were the Golden Mickey. They were going for like $4.
Stop.
I'm like, yeah. Anyway.
Stop. I hate it here.
Anyway.
Anywho,
What should people do, Katie?
you should go to dapsmagic.com. Check out all the Disney and geek news as it happens. When Dave Filoni puts his cowboy hat back on, you'll be the first to hear from us about it, because I'll probably write that. Subscribe to our mailing list so you don't miss when he yees his last haw.
And make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel too, so you don't miss any of the videos that we have going up. We still have a few more from Florida. We have a few more from Disneyland. And we have all of our live streams that are coming up as well, along with daily history from Egon with Disney This Day and the weekly news report with Disney Reporter. You don't want to miss any of those, but we are running out of time for this week. So we will see you around the corner.
Bye.